Hey, it's Tim here, coach of men who want more in this live stream. This message today is about how to follow your dreams. Maybe you haven't been following your dreams of late. Maybe you've had a dream and you just don't know what to do. You don't know what steps to take and it just bubbles under the surface and you know that you're not following your dream. Maybe following your dreams, you once had a dream while you were young and life just got busy. Life just started moving and now you no longer are following your dreams. Maybe you're stuck in a dead-end job or in a business that you're just not passionate about. Maybe your dream as a kid or as a young adult just hasn't moved into fruition, hasn't manifested. So I want to give you a little bit of guidance on how to follow your dream and a little bit from my story. And hopefully it'll help you. Hopefully it'll help you with motivation and belief in yourself. Because I believe that we can all follow our dreams. I also believe that it takes a lot of fucking work. And it takes effort. And if you're willing to put that in, you can have your dreams. And I'm a great example of that. As a young 18-year-old kid, I followed my dreams to be a professional rugby league player. It wasn't easy. I moved across the country as an 18-year-old into a very uncertain environment. But I just did it. As a young man, after that didn't quite work out, so I failed there, you could say, but I learned a lot of lessons. I followed my dream to start a career in health and fitness. I loved health and fitness, and I still do to this day. And I did very well in that career, but I just did it. I just followed my dream there. I always had a dream to be a ski instructor. I loved the ski slopes and the hills that we've got here in Australia. And I just made a decision. I'm going to go get my ski instructor's certification, and I moved over to Canada. See, whether it's me or somebody else that you know that you're inspired by, that you're inspired to be more like, every dream started with just doing it, with just starting. You don't need all the I's dotted and the T's crossed. You may think you do. Now, here's a disclaimer. If your dream is to be a lawyer or a doctor or something of that nature, of course, you need to go to university, you need to get those degrees. But in this day and age, we have such opportunity that 90% of your dreams can and will be achieved by one thing, and that's action. I know you know this, but common sense isn't always common practice. So how much action have you been taking towards your dreams of late? Now, if you're on that path, fantastic. Keep going, one step at a time. But if you've stopped, or you haven't believed up until this point that you can have your dreams, now may be the time for you to fucking believe in yourself. And just take one step. Your dreams aren't going to magically appear in front of you today, but they will in 5, 7, 9, 11, 15 years, if you're willing to put in the effort. So how to follow your dreams? Get clarity over what they are and reattach to those if you no longer know what they are. And that's okay. Not everybody knows exactly what their dreams are right now. But if you ask your higher self, your wiser self, it knows. But will you have the courage to ask? That's my question to you. Because when you ask, you'll find the answers. And then with the answers, you'll need to make another decision. Will you fucking move in that direction? Or will you continually settle in your life because you don't believe that you can have your dreams? Even though there's millions and millions and millions of examples, if you look out there, of people who are doing just that, living their dreams, because they had the courage to take action in that direction. Get some clarity first and access the courage to take action in that direction no matter what. Even when you fail, because you will. Even when the challenge comes, because it will. Even when you're faced with the struggles, the concerns, the worries, the self-doubt, because it's all there. I know you know this stuff, but again, my question is, are you doing it? Do you believe enough in yourself to take one little step every single day in the direction of your dreams, whatever they are? Nikki, nice to see you. Hey, Luke, great to see you. Annalise, Zoe, beautiful. Amy, Kimbo, thanks for joining, guys. Kathy, Ricardo, Autumn, Sylvia. Hey, Kim, Rahani, thank you guys for being here live with me today on this beautiful Sunday here in Australia, Perth, Western Australia. Beautiful day. And I'm talking about how to follow your dreams. And maybe you're on that path and it's a wonderful feeling. And maybe you're not. And that's okay too. But you can always make a choice. You can always make a choice to start to follow your dreams today. When was the best time to start? 10 years ago. When's the second best time to start? Now. So what are your dreams? Is it to start that business? That business as a motivational speaker. Maybe it's to start in the health industry. Maybe it's in the tech industry. Maybe it's bricks and mortar business that you've always dreamed of. Is it to get that dream job, have that amazing career that you've always dreamed of? Or is it just to be an incredible parent? What's your dream? Is it to travel the world, location free? Whatever your dream is, the first step is to obviously get clarity over it. Otherwise, you just wander. You're drifting on the river of life if you don't have that clarity piece. Now, you don't need to know every single part of this, and this is where I think a lot of people fall down, and I used to as well. I used to think that I had to have every single fucking thing lined up. I had to have the plan, and I had to go to the plan, and that's bullshit. As you know, life is uncertain. So I won't go the plan. Ask anybody who's following their dreams, did you plan exactly how it's turned out? And they'll say, no, of course not. Because life is uncertain, and we need to be able to move with life as it's uncertain. Whether it's in our relationships, whether it's in our health and our body, whether it's in our financial situation, in our business and our career path, in our purpose. We need to be able to be flexible in pursuit of our dreams. Chase your dreams with all that you've got because you deserve it. And those people who you love and who are closest to you also deserve it. They deserve the best you. And you're not being the best you unless you're following your dreams, unless you reattach to what they are. How do you reattach? You need to access what I call AP motivation. Understand that what the pleasure is, accessing the pleasure. So moving towards a vision, your dreams, reattaching, writing that shit down, thinking about it again if you haven't been. If you've been too afraid to, here's permission. Start doing it. It's okay. Write it down. Think about it. Daydream. Yes, fucking daydream. Think big. My number one rule for those who want most out of life. Think big. So that's how you reattach there. So you want to access some of that pleasure. But you also, if you're smart, want to start avoiding that pain. But you need to know what those pain is. Is it just getting too painful for you to continue living a life below your best? A mediocre life for you? That's painful. Use it. We can use pain as leverage. Now, you don't want to stay there. You want to keep looking towards a vision. Keep looking towards a pleasure. Keep dreaming. Keep thinking big. But you also want to use leverage with consequences and costs. So you want to avoid that. We don't want to stay in that pain, but we want to access a pleasure. That's how you reattach to your dreams. Motivation 101. Motivation will come and go. There'll be times where you don't feel like it, and that's okay. But your success will be dictated on whether or not you allow those feelings to consume you and stop you, or whether you don't, or whether you just take another little step. Maybe on the days that you're super motivated and you haven't learned how to generate it, once you learn how to generate motivation, it's very easy. You can become more motivated day in, day out. But if you haven't learnt that yet, because it is a learnt skill, control your thoughts, which will control how you feel, because a feeling is generated by a thought and beliefs. A belief is nothing but a thought of certainty. So control your thoughts. You can choose how to focus those thoughts. Then that will dictate your feelings. Now, you're not always going to feel amazing every single day to chase your dreams. Nobody ever does. But you can choose to take action in spite of that. You can choose to take one step in the direction of the dream, your dream, every single day. And that's the choice that those who you feel are ahead of you or you put on a pedestal, that's all they do. That's all the successful people, the fulfilled people, those people that we look to and think, oh my God, look at them. They've got it made. That's all they do. They just take one step each and every day. They've just done it for the last fucking 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. So my question is, are you doing it? Are you following your dreams? Can you look at yourself in the mirror and go, you know what? I'm not where I want to be right now, but I'm moving in that direction. And if you can, give yourself a great pat on the back, celebrate and keep moving. And if you're not, maybe this is a wake-up call for you to follow your dreams. Enough. Enough of the settling shit. You deserve more. Your family deserves more. Your kids deserve more. Your parents deserve more. Your siblings deserve more. Those that you serve in your business or your career, they deserve more of you. The biggest one is you deserve more. You deserve more than to settle. So follow your dreams. How do you do it? Get clarity, fucking move your feet. Go in that direction. That's it. Despite how you feel. Despite when the fear comes in. That's it. I'm not going to give you some sexy answer here. It's tried and true. And again, I know you know this stuff, but are you doing it? Because knowing is not enough. We must do. We must execute. We must take action in the direction of what we want in our lives. Otherwise, we will never have it. So that's my challenge to you. That's my request, is to move in that direction. Final shout outs here for everybody who's jumped on this Facebook Live. Appreciate your support, guys. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Zoe. Hey, Soren. Hey, Gav. If you've got a question or a comment, make sure you throw it down below. I'll get back to you straight after this. It's not wisdom until it's applied. Very true, Amanda. Very true indeed. True, Soren. Definitely, Zoe. And guys, if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. If you feel this message has served you, if you feel like it's a valuable message for yourself or for somebody in your life, pass it on. I think we can all do, no matter how far along the timeline you are, with a little bit of motivation in the direction of our dreams. Because maybe you're moving your feet in the direction of your dreams, but you just want it to happen a little bit quicker. Take more action, but be patient. That would be my tip there, is if you're on that track, which is unreal, well done, keep taking those steps and just be patient in the process, and just trust that it's all going to work out for you. And if you're not quite there yet and you're not following your dreams, but you know that there's something in there, there's something more of you, something more that you can give to this world and to those that you love, then start. Just start. Get clarity and just start taking one little action. That's all I've got for you today, guys. So again, thank you for your support. Much gratitude wherever you're watching from in the world. And better get on with my day so it's your time to step into your strength and to be the best man you can be.